Good morning, guys. This is Michael with Quiet Lawn. This is my wife, Sasha.
Hi guys.
We got a request to do a day in the life, and it's actually on a Sunday. We maybe work one Sunday a year, but we're expecting to get a hurricane here in the Myrtle Beach area over the next couple days, and we want to try to get ahead for the week because we're not going to be able to work for the next couple days anyways. But today, on today's schedule, we're going to be fertilizing lawns. So my beautiful assistant here is going to be spraying weeds, and I'm going to be spreading fertilizer. So let's go ahead and get started. We've got probably we're going to try to get between 20 and 25 properties done today. So let's get started. So we just finished up our second lawn. The thing I love about fertilization and weed control is I've got my wife helping me, but these lawns are taking about 10 to 15 minutes at most. These smaller lawns, most of our lawns are around 5,000 square feet. But I love weed control and fertilization. It's a much quicker service than mowing. In case you're wondering what kind of fertilizer we use and what we're putting out today, it's from a company called Carbon Earth. It's made by Matt Martin. You can find him on YouTube. He's a very smart guy. And we're using a product, it's 818. If you're familiar with fertilizer, that's very low nitrogen, but with the centipede lawns that we have, it can't handle very much nitrogen, and if you do too much, it'll burn it up or it'll go into decline. So this is the product we use. We're about almost halfway through with the day. We started late today because it's a Sunday, a little after 9, and right now it's 1 o'clock. We've treated about 10 lawns so far, and I'm hoping to treat about 12 more at least before we finish up for the day. It's getting hot. We're in the Myrtle Beach, South Carolina area, and it's the heat index right now is 102, and it'll probably get up to closer to 105 or maybe closer to 110 by the afternoon, later in the afternoon. But we're stopped at the store to get us a quick drink and on to more yards. All right, guys, we're at our next stops. Like Johnny talks about with blades of grass or anybody else, route density is so important. It makes you so much more efficient and more profitable. We've got 3 houses right here that we're going to fertilize in one stop, and we'll probably be here, if nobody comes out to talk, probably 30 minutes or so to knock out 3 lawns. So you know, route density is everything. I love these lawns. I love this neighborhood. This is a newer neighborhood, and they've got great soil. This centipede, this is the first year it's been in, and it's already super thick. If you know centipede and you're familiar with it, it's rare. You know, it's really hard to get to thicken up and get a nice color to it. And thankfully, with this really good soil, it's been really easy to get these established. This is actually a yard that we sodded with zoysia a few months ago, and it's looking really good, nice and thick. The reason we did it was because this backyard is very shaded, and the centipede needs full sun, and it wasn't doing very well at all. So we ended up resodding this, putting down nice topsoil, you know, getting rid of the centipede, putting down topsoil, and then putting down this beautiful zoysia. So they've got centipede in their front yard and they've got zoysia in the back just because it's so shaded. But zoysia is a great grass. It's extremely insect and disease tolerant. It's nice and thick. It can handle a lot more nitrogen fertilizer than centipede, and just overall a better grass. It can handle shade, partial shade, which is the big thing. You know, for whatever reason, you know, it's more expensive for those reasons, and it grows really slowly. So that, you know, it's a lot more expensive, so builders don't use it. They predominantly use centipede in our area, but it's a great grass. I love it, and that's why we used it back here. And one thing I wanted to talk about is it's real important that you learn your grass types. You are in the country, whatever type of grasses you have, whether it's cool season, warm season, both. Because we have a customer here, and if you'll look around this tree, there's almost no grass. And you guys probably know that even if you're just mowing, you know, you get blamed for everything. Unreal sometimes the things that they attribute to mowing, or that, you know, that you couldn't possibly do. But in this situation, just knowing the grass type of our area and what it's best suited for, you know, will really benefit you. Like what's going on here is our predominant grass, this centipede grass right here, needs full sun to thrive. It can't handle any shade. So you can see out here, where we've got plenty of sun away from this tree, this oak tree, grass is nice and thick. And then as soon as you see where the shade of this tree starts, there's almost no grass. So what I'm going to do is, I had some St. Augustine sod left over from a sod job we did about a week and a half ago. And I'm just going to go ahead and take a couple pieces and chop them into a couple smaller pieces, and I'm going to dig them down into some of these spots. And this St. Augustine can handle partial shade. It only needs about 6 hours or so of sun a day. So I'm going to put that in some of these bare spots and dig it down. After a couple seasons, this stuff will take over all the shade area and it will blend into the centipede. He'll at least have grass under these trees. But just knowing your grasses and, you know, the things that affect it can greatly help you, especially with educating your customers, because like I said, sometimes they just don't know and they can blame you for, you know, for certain things. Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you our target customer, the typical lawn that we do. Pretty much 99% of our customers are in neighborhoods like this, smaller yards, you know, newer homes. You know, the average lot size is less than a quarter acre. That's our target market. You know, where you're at may be different, but this is where I've found that we make the most money. We're able to mow a lot of properties or service a lot of properties in a short period of time. You know, as opposed to servicing larger properties, half acre, acre or more, which, you know, I don't, in my opinion, isn't as profitable for what we do. But yeah, you can see these. This is, you know, I don't know if this is the same in your area, but we've probably got 50 subdivisions averaging between 100 and 1,000 homes within 10 miles of our shop. So that's, you know, that's kind of our target market, and that's what we go for. But we're about to get to the next lawn. We're going to get started fertilizing and you know, see if we can make some more money. Alright guys, we just had to make a quick pit stop at the shop to get some more fertilizer, pick a few fresh figs from the tree to kind of eat on, and we're going to get back out. We've got 4 more yards to fertilize and then small shrub and palm trimming job. We're going to try to finish everything up by about 5:30. Let's get to it. All right, just finished up these 3 lawns. It did take a little bit longer. 2 of the customers came out and talked to us for about 15 minutes, so we were here 45 minutes for these 3 lawns. You know, it's good to build relationships with your customers. I think you'll discover that if you get into weed control and fertilization, that they tend to come out and talk a little bit more than they do with mowing. You know, they're happy to see you in general, or they have questions about what you're putting down, or they have questions about certain weeds, or have customers come out to talk to you more often with weed control and fertilization. Guys, if you don't order these signs, I highly recommend you getting these signs, even if you just mow. We pay a company called Blackburn Signs. They're the cheapest I've found, and they make good quality signs. They put ours down, but we put them on each of our lawns. We even put them down during the, about once a month while we mow. Brand recognition is so important. Different marketing experts, they say that you need 7 to, I've heard as high as a dozen touches. That's every time somebody sees you before they start to register your company with that service. So one touch might be seeing this sign. Another touch might be seeing our van, seeing our crew out working. They might see our Facebook ad. They might see us on Google when they search for lawn care. Just different avenues like that customers see you. And pretty soon after they've seen you, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 times, associate that service with your company. So it's real important that you guys, even if you're just starting out, you have some kind of uniform. You can buy uniforms cheap from Vistaprint or anywhere like that. You put signs on your truck, because that's going to be one of the best investments you make. Another way they see us is that we put out lots of postcards and flyers in neighborhoods and door hangers. So all that stuff adds up, and pretty soon you just start to get a lot more calls. But like I said, brand recognition is very important with building your company, building your brand. Last thing we're doing for the day is we're going to go ahead and hose off our spreader really well, get everything kind of cleaned up, clean the truck out so we have a nice fresh start tomorrow. Nothing like a nice cold popsicle at the end of a hot day. Hey guys, it's about 5:15, so we've worked an 8-hour day. Not too fast of a pace, but we did get a lot done. We fertilized, I believe, about 21, maybe 22 lawns. So it was a good day. Very hot. I think the heat index got up to about 105, 106. So you can see we wear the big hats during the day. We drink lots and lots of water. We drink electrolyte packets, Propel packets, things like that. Whatever you can do to stay hydrated, that's the biggest thing. We're going to go ahead and do the palm and shrub trimming job tomorrow. It's just not worth it today. We're supposed to get some rain from the hurricane later tomorrow, so I should have time in the morning to go ahead and trim up the palm trees. So we finished up. Hope you enjoyed a day in the life, when we're treating lawns. I'll try to do a day in the life of our mowing crew. I'm not actively on the mowing crew, but I'll try to find a free day to do that and let you guys see how that goes, as well as our landscape projects like sod installation and mulch installation. See what we do during the day for that. But hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you're staying hydrated. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, and we'll see you on the next video.